Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, September 25th, 2022. Today I like to do the usual business. I like to shear some sheep and get some work done on the cat monument. But first, I do have to feed the real cat. So yeah, cat, I know. I am on my way to the basement to get you a quad. Here's your breakfast. Oh, you were really waiting for me. Are you happy? No? Yes, you're happy. Cat starts to purr, well that's good. Alright, let's make sure that the park is still in order, that no angry guys are waiting for us. Let's enjoy the view over to the Hall of Sports, as well as the lighthouse. Speaking of sports, I am currently watching the Berlin Marathon, and it is just insane. It is really just overwhelming seeing MacLeod Kipchoge run along. He's so fast. He's insanely fast. If he continues at this pace, wow, this will be an amazing time, an unbelievable time. He will be really way sub 2 hours. This is crazy. This is so crazy and exciting. So yeah, I'm really amazed by this run. I'm really amazed by MacLeod's performance. This is unbelievable, especially when you're into running yourself and you can compare your performance to what he's doing. This is a completely different world. This is a completely different universe or so. Wow, this is just crazy. It's really amazing. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Berlin Marathon. I said that I would like to also run the Berlin Marathon maybe next year. But watching this event unfold, I'm not so sure anymore. Not because of MacLeod Kipchoge or anything, but just the sheer number of runners that are participating in this year's marathon. More than 40,000 people are running there. I am used to run along the banks of the River Main alone, so I'm already annoyed when there are 3 other people or so. I'm okay with participating in the weekly park run, but that's enough of having people around me. And there are 40,000. I mean, of course, I don't see all the 40,000 around me when I'm running. There will be just, I don't know, how many people can you fit around one person in the direct range? Still enough people. So yeah, I'm not so sure about this situation. If I really like to participate in the Berlin Marathon, if I would make it to the elite runner group, I mean, not even the pace of MacLeod Kipchoge, but just the other elite runners or so, I think then things might be a little bit different, because they have their own starting block, and they are not that surrounded by all the others. But being just a normal runner, well, then still relatively fast, but I wouldn't be an elite runner. Yeah, I don't know. So the good thing is the sign up or the registration for the next Berlin Marathon is, I guess, February next year. So there's some time left. There's some time left until I have to make this decision, and then It's even not guaranteed to get a spot. So in this case, I have some decision time, but wow, this is crazy. Right now, I'm just excited to see what Elliot does. I'm quite sure he will get his new world record sub 2-hour marathon, official sub 2-hour marathon. I mean, he did it before, but this was not doing an official race. It was more like an event, and now he's doing it as in an official race, and this is just insane. I mean, they just finished kilometer 22, and the pace for that kilometer was 2:51. I mean, what? I never, as you know, the whole of sports, I'm not even close to a sub 3-minute kilometer for just going straight at it, and not even having run a half marathon before that. Also, I mean, currently they're at 22.2 kilometers, and only 1 hour 3 minutes has passed. So a half marathon, a very low 1 hour half marathon, that's already in itself a crazy time. This is so fast. So I'm just blown away. I'm really blown away by the performance of Eliud Kipchoge, and well, now he has to do the same thing over again. But wow, this is crazy. This is so insane. Yeah. Speaking of sports, I continued my usual training for the rest of the week, of course. I mean, vacation, yes, but also did the normal training. The good thing was, for instance, I did not need to work easier, less scheduled, less planned, more a little bit free. But yeah, continue with that. Yesterday, it was the 60th edition of the local park run, so this was nice. We once again had some cake. I just need to check the cat. Just like to see the color of the cat. Okay, it's basically just... Cat, can you please? So it's 2 blocks from the bottom. Basically, it's just a layer. Okay, so I think I will just go then. It's just a layer, okay. But it's full down there. Okay. 2 blocks from the bottom. And then all around. Why are you down there? I want to construct the color of the cat today, as this seems to be the best thing to do, as this is rather simple, I guess, I hope. Wait, I forgot one thing to check. Cat, I'm coming back. I need to check another thing. So yeah, 60th edition, we once again had some cake. Was a decent run. When many runners, which was a little bit surprising. Okay, checked what I wanted to just see if it's really the first segment of the cat, basically right behind the head. That is the color, and yes, it is. It weren't many runners for the fact that we had this 60s edition, but I think 60s edition is not as popular as maybe the 100s edition or so. Was still a good run. Surprisingly, the fast guys are missing or so. I followed the times while I was away, and I was really surprised the big week before. I think the fastest one was around 23 minutes or so. So this was a surprise. I was really surprised, and yeah, this week I was the only one sub 20 minutes. Everybody else was above 20 minutes. I mean, this is still a great time. This is still an amazing time, even running a little bit above 20 minutes or so. This requires a lot of energy and performance and stamina and so on, but still it was surprising because previously we had some quite fast races. Still very, very cool. Was also interesting to hear, hey, I was wondering where you are. I didn't see you for quite some time. So some people noticed that I was not there, which was interesting. And yeah, so this was nice. Interestingly, I also got asked whether I could imagine to get more involved. Whether I could get more involved in this entire volunteering thingy. So, okay, wait, where do we start? So I said 2 from below. That's 1. That's 2. So basically, wait, what? 1. This is 1 block. That's the second block. So here. Why don't I have my? Let's get the torch. I don't know where to. This would be then the start of the color. Oh, I forgot to. And I forgot to get a new. Oh, dang. I forgot to get a new thing. I think I need all that red. Let's get all the red. I mean, even if I don't need all that red. Okay, so here would be the beginning of red. Then it would go all the way over there. If I like to get more involved in this entire volunteering business, if I like to also take over the role of the race director, or whatever the position is called in English. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. If I really like to get into this position, I mean, I guess it would be interesting to not be in charge or so, but to take on that role. On the other hand, I'm confused. Is it really that way? I think so. Okay, and we need to go 2 blocks wide, obviously. Right. I think we need to go 2 blocks wide. Okay, I need so much more red. And when I see this, okay, I think I can continue growing poppies for the rest of this episode. That's good. How do I get down from here now? Maybe like that. Owie. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think this makes sense. It makes sense when it's done. As of now, it does not make sense yet. But it looks cool. I think it's going the right direction. It really adds another neat detail to the cat, so that's cool. Yeah, so got asked if I like to get involved in this business. We'll see about that one. Need to ask what my duties would be. I mean, I have enough other things to do normally, so well, but yeah, need to figure things out. And yeah, that's interesting. On Friday, I thought, okay, they predict some rain for Saturday. There was not rain yesterday, but it's raining today. So on Friday, I thought, okay, after I did my normal 3 times 10 minutes threshold running, which is I'm I was thinking about this a couple of times. What is actually the hardest run in my week? Is it the interval day with those 12 times 400 meters? Is it my long run where I now inject some marathon pace segments? So this week I did a 30-kilometer long run with 10 kilometers at marathon pace. And I started with those 10 kilometers at marathon pace after kilometer 7, so basically kilometer 8 to 17, 18 was at marathon pace. And then I slowed down again. Or is it the 3 times 10 minutes at threshold? I don't know. One of these days is, or maybe they are at the same level or so on the toughness scale. So yeah, I thought then, okay, there's some rain and I need to get my September bike ride in. I'm still trying, despite the marathon training, to get one bike ride in per month. That I can say, okay, I did at least one road bike ride per month this year. Yeah, did that on Friday. So my legs were also a little bit tired yesterday for the park run. So I was quite okay with the time I got in. But yeah, this was nice, going for this, I think it were 52 kilometers bike ride after my threshold session. So yeah, that's also interesting. With all that, the training and so on, I found it quite interesting while on Bornholm. I mean, I kept up my usual training. It was a lucky coincidence that the week in Bornholm was aligning with my recovery week. So this was good. This was good, but yeah, so it still meant running 5 times a week and doing normal training. And over the day we were out hiking on so on, as discussed over the course of the last few episodes. How good everything felt, basically. I mean, I never got tired from a hike or so. I always had energy in the evenings. So this really shows how effective my current training program is to just get up the fatigue resistance. And that's cool. I personally enjoyed that. So this was fun. There was well, before I get to this thing, just one other thing. I mean, you don't even know what I wanted to talk about, so to you I think it doesn't matter. But yeah, so now we're at the end, or I'm at the end of my 3-week long vacation. I was so much looking forward to it, and now as it comes to an end, it almost feels like, okay, I still haven't fully recovered from all that madness at work. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow. Getting back into all those meetings, emails, whatnot. Then I guess teaching has to, so the preparation of teaching has to start again. All in all, I'm not really that much looking forward. I still feel so much exhausted from that work, and I also noticed I never had a single moment where I missed work or where I thought, hey, I can do this at work or so. It was more like, please leave me alone. So I don't know, maybe I need a different job or something. On the other hand, I'm not even sure what this different job would be. I think I don't know. I'm not sure if there is even a job that would make me happy or so. Maybe there is and I haven't found it, but so far all the all the planning, the thinking about what possibly could be a good direction to go resulted in nothing. So yeah, I don't know. It's just that I don't feel like 3 weeks were enough of a break from this academia stuff. And I'm not really looking forward to get back there. But yeah, I guess there's no choice. Have to get back there tomorrow and see what happens then. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to discuss or talk about was I was a little bit surprised also on the last day on Bornholm. I was out for a quick morning run or so. I'm not entirely sure what this person was. At first, I would have said this. I would have called him a fisherman or so, but he spoke very, very good English, which don't get me wrong. I mean, all the Scandinavian people are pretty good in speaking English, but it was surprisingly good. So I'm not quite sure if he's really a fisherman or some other job. But yeah, he was then approaching me and saying I should be careful. I found it surprising that he came up with be careful with running because it could ruin your knees. I mean, I had several niggles and minor injuries and whatnot, but nothing was related to my knees. But he also meant, hey, you seem to be addicted to running, and I was this made me thinking, I'm quite sure to some degree I am somewhat exercise addicted or so. But yeah, this was really a strange moment where I was really thinking then, okay, why on the one hand are you approaching me? On the other hand, how do you come to that conclusion, and just why? This was, to me, this was such a strange moment, as I mean, I run so much, and so far no one really approached me in that way. I heard, for instance, yesterday at the end of the park run, hey, when you run it looks always so easy. I was thinking, well, yesterday my legs were a little bit tired from that bike ride. But no one really came up in that direction to me. This person probably saw me for the very first time, so I'm confused. I was really confused at that moment. Cat, did I things right? Think I did things right. Yes, I did things right. Cat agrees. Cat agrees that I did things right. This is good. I just have to finish the collar. I just have to build the lower part. It's basically a full block part. The other part is just a single block thing. Okay, I'm on a good way with the colors. I just need so much more red. Now I got 30 more blocks of red wool, which is good. I have to check. Maybe I do have some red wool left from the Salmon Monument. This might be also a thing. And yeah, surprisingly, we are already at the end of this episode. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So tomorrow, unfortunately, back to work. Not looking forward to it. Not a single aspect is appealing to me to get back to work. But there's no choice, I guess. And yeah, now we'll continue to follow how Eliud Kipchoge is performing in Berlin. He's now alone. He now left all the pacemakers and all the other competitors behind him and is just running on. So this is going to be exciting. This is going to be very exciting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you maybe are checking the Berlin Marathon yourself. Well, actually, by the time this episode comes out, it's already too late. Maybe you can check out some highlights of that run, on YouTube or so. Speaking of YouTube, my Run to Explore video will most likely come out today on the other YouTube channel. So that's going to be cool, I hope. And with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me on Wednesday when I'm back in the craziness of academia. So, yeah, until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!